hiring is probably the most difficult thing in a business today. It's probably even more difficult than finding customers. Because in today's day and age, you're competing with so many different companies, and now that the digital age exists, people can work from home and they can be bloggers and they can open up their own business and their own website, and it doesn't take them a lot of money. I think the other thing that we're really challenged with today, and I'm working really hard to try to change this, is that millennials have a different perspective about working. And that doesn't mean that they don't work. It means that they really have a very definitive mindset around work-life balance and having time off and having breaks and having things of that nature. One of the things that I love about working with millennials is that they are true believers of business with purpose. And they'll keep your company, in my opinion, honest as the day is long about what your social responsibility is. Being a good neighbor, being a good partner in the community, giving the proper training. They'll hold you accountable for the things that you say. And so while there are some challenges with their work-life balance concept, because slightly older folks, they just want to work and they want to drive home, that work-life balance also comes with a great level of social responsibility. The challenge with hiring today is that in most cases we're on rapid fire hiring, which means we have a need and we want to get somebody to fill that position as quick as we can. Not many small businesses, if any, have the wherewithal to bring people into the system when they don't need employees, to invest in them, to train them, to nurture them, to grow them. That is one advantage that big business has. It has the financial wherewithal to make that investment. So by a show of hands, how many people in the room work with somebody that they wish they didn't? Yeah, most of you, right? And so while we all laughed when I asked that question, the reality of it is that is our responsibility. When we hire people, it is our job to make sure that the job description that we outline is clear. It is our job to make sure that the onboarding process is clear. It is our job to make sure that the monitoring of their performance is clear. And that doesn't mean that everybody is going to stay employed there. It is okay to part ways with people as long as you've done the first three. And so before you start talking about hiring people, what's your org chart look like? What's the position you're trying to fill? What is the job description for that position? What are the standards you want to have? How are you going to onboard them and train them? Or are you just going to say, you know what, I need this person, I'm going to hire them. First person that walks in that has a warm breath, they're hired. I'm going to stick them in the job, and I hope they do well, and then I'm going to fire them when they don't, which is oftentimes what happens.